Oh, I'm skipping.
I'm cutting that. I'm cutting that. We're not talking about that.
Nope.
But essentially, how the episode was going to start was at the end of episode 7, it shows Jamal and I were already there. But in the start of episode 8, there's going to be a really quick little, well, sort of quick, a flashback where it's him and I going or trying to get to where Matt and Nico is. No, sorry, Rad and Nico are. And we get stopped by essentially how I described them, or how I imagined their mannerisms and things is like the Ginyu Force of Vlad's team.
Oh God, yeah.
So then we have to fight them, and
you show me how to do energy.
I do show you how to do energy, and I also attempt to avoid that whole scenario by just doing the solar flare and then running. I'm taking the Radic approach. And then as I am about to do that, I just get punched in the mouth. Because it never works for me. Only this guy. So then we go into a fight, and there's 4 of them against the 2 of us. I take on 3 of them and kill them in the most brutal ways I could think of.
Because Zan is a
cold-blooded fucking killer.
It's a sociopath.
I'm essentially the Vegeta.
Your kill count is unbelievable, and yeah, Vegeta's kill count is pretty high compared to Goku's.
Yeah.
Goku, 2. 2 in DBZ. DBZ.
DBZ. Okay,
Not Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, he's got a pretty good kill count.
Yeah, because DBZ's like, you fucked with my friend.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will only let you go if you say you're sorry.
Yeah, and then somehow in Dragon Ball Z, we went from Kid Goku that was, hey, I'm gonna kill anything that hurt my friends, to
God damn it, Kami.
I
blame Kami. I blame Kami and
killed
Popo.
Tien, Chaozu,
Not Popo,
Yamcha,
actually.
Piccolo, but
leave now,
and I won't hurt you.
Could you imagine if like Vegeta just left Nappa like he was? He'd be a wheelchair Saiyan. I'm coming, Vegeta! Wheelchair Saiyan.
Alright. Back on topic again. I gotta finish this.
Hair.
And then we can go to whatever stores we want. But, alright, we'll do this like rapid fire point form. Jamal and I fight things. I kill things. Jamal struggles fighting one. I save his ass. But I make it look like Jamal did something.
Alright.
And then we fight. Radic beats Blake. We lose to Viral. Nico comes in. Nico loses to Viral. Jaden comes in. Jaden gets his ass handed to him by Viral. And then
big surprise.
You and I are talking. We're like, shit just got real. we gotta do something. And then I'm like, oh, bro, I got this. We just need a Super Saiyan.
Exactly.
And then you go on this big spiel. It's like, oh, the gene pool sucks and science. And then I'm like, bro, you just gotta use pain of loss. And then you're like, what? No. And somehow in my infinite wisdom of scripting this, I'm like, alright, so the guy that beats the shit out of Jane while training, if he dies saving him, Jane's gonna get pissed and go Super Saiyan.
Why I don't get pissed, I have no clue.
Well, yeah, fucking brother. Well, you know, I told you my plan, and you already know it's coming, so...
It's very true.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm going with that. So anyway, as Rio's about to do the finishing blow, I step in and get killed. So Zan is dead. He's dead. He's done. Zan is done. For now. And then you're like, oh, damn it, he's dead. And then...
No, wait, wasn't he too weak to get angry or something like that? Or wasn't he knocked out?
He was probably too shit-kicked to do anything.
What? Sure, we'll do that. We'll say that.
Because he was in the fight longer than Jaden was ever.
Yeah, well, he's also been fighting for like an episode longer than you.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
And technically he's been fighting since episode 6, so...
You know. I had to carry Nico's fat ass.
Well,
that was awesome.
We'll get back to all these stories.
Wasn't he pulling your pants
down?
Wait,
hey, shush. So that happens, and then you get really mad and basically pull a Gohan moment from the Cell Saga and go Super Saiyan. And then that ends episode 8. Episode 9 starts, And you're sitting there impressed, or sort of impressed, and pissed off at the fact that my plan worked, but I'm dead. And then you're like, oh man, Jing's gonna win. Oh no. Okay, he's the Super Saiyan, but he's still shitty at fighting.
Yeah.
So then, fight happens. You're sitting there and you see the Dragon Balls, and you're like, oh man,
I could wish Zan
if
back.
I wish Zan back, we'll all be good. And then you go, and then Blake sees the Dragon Balls, and he's like, I can wish for immortality and kill all the things. And you're like, hey, he's talking to yourself? And he's like, no. I was like, why are you thinking out loud? He's like, I don't know. And you fight Blake again, and then you beat him again. And you're like, now if I make a wish to get Zan back, we'll win for surezies. And then as you summon the dragon, and you're about to make a wish, I talk to you from the other world. I'm like, hey, dickhead, if you bring me back, we're all dying again. So don't be stupid. And you're like, oh, what should I wish for?
Oh
and
yeah.
then, and I'm like, well,
Jade's low on energy.
you got two options here. Wish me back and die, or wish for Jaden to get his power back and not die.
And put all your hands in the Yamcha of the group, who's
The
now
Super
Super Saiyan Yamcha.
You've now, in the span of one episode, you've rocketed from the Yamcha to the
Goku.
Gohan.
It's beautiful.
Pretty much.
And so that happens. You get your power back.
Pharaoh gets shit kicked.
Vero gets shit kicked. You punch a hole through his stomach.
Yeah.
He run away like bitch.
And then Blake gets up again, goes to escape, and then Vlad comes in.
God, that's what his name was. I couldn't remember his name.
Stops him, and then stabs his sword that you've only seen during the flashback.
How would he stab it though? It's got a flat head.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
the top.
No,
Angled.
It's
Is it?
Yes.
Man, I completely forgot about that. It's been
You
so
almost-
long since I've seen it.
well, I don't even know if Nico has that sword anymore.
He does.
Anyway, so then that ends, and then there's some little bit of filler crap where you guys are just kind of gathering yourselves, and then a news reporter
Rick McLightning.
who comes in and he tries to figure out what's going on. Matt just knocks him to the ground, and then they walk away, and then it kind of like cuts forward, like for a pretty decent time,
Say a month gap or
like a week.
yeah.
And then you're like, bitches, I'm leaving, got a train, have the house, and then you leave.
Throw them the keys. Peace
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah.
And then that's it.
Season
Season 1 done! We did it, guys! It's all done!
Victory.